All right, in this video today, we're going to be looking at Chainlink against the US dollar and against Bitcoin. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, and Patreon for more content. Let's get to the weekly chart right in front of us here. So the good, the bad, right, the indifference. We're in a sideways consolidation, have been for almost 300 days now, basically sideways, right? Put it on the closing prices. Whichever way breaks first outside of this box, upside, downside, that's likely the direction we're going to continue for the next several weeks or months after said event. So the good is we're in a little bit of an uptrend in the past several weeks since basically all of 2023. That's this move here. Let's put it back on traditional candles here. But what do we see here? Rejection out of the EMA 34. That's this orange line. And where are we now? Right, EMA 34 rejection again. So far, holding strong as resistance. So if we come back down here. Let's hope for a reversal maybe at the EMA 21 at $7.16. We also have the EMA 8 and 14 kind of right in that area. So, in this uptrend, that's if you're looking to add to your position for Link, that would be a good spot around 715. Could get front run, so don't be too greedy. Just dollar cost average if that's what you're into. That's usually the best strategy. That's probably a good area to be doing that. The 200 week is going to be our next big level to overcome. So if you want to be super safe, just wait till Chainlink can overcome $10 and flip that 200 week back to support. And then, all will be well. The skies will blue and the storm will pass. So until then, sideways trend until proven otherwise. EMA 34 would be a good first step, right? That is as of right now, around $8. So let's just close above $8. We haven't got that. We haven't closed above $8 in a minute. And we haven't closed above the EMA 34 in many minutes. All right, so that's what we need to be doing first and foremost. How about for our indicators? Relative strength index, right? Well, how is your coin comparing to the rest of the market? Above 50, so that's a little bit more bullish than not, right? It's the first time we've been above 50 since January of 2022. So anytime you can do things you haven't done in a considerable amount of time, and I would say since January of 2022, right, over a year since we've been over 50, that's a good sign, but you still need more. You haven't taken your first step. Maybe we just stood up, right? Our first step is to close above the EMA 34. Maybe our first good sign is RSI above 51, but Bitcoin's relative strength on the weekly is at 60. So by definition, stronger coins, Bitcoin as of right now. So speaking of that, how does Chainlink fare against Bitcoin? Well, let's go take a look. Right, the RSI for Link to Bitcoin is 43. So you should definitely be holding Bitcoin for now. If you're only looking at Link Bitcoin, when should you convert your Link over to Bitcoin? Well, it should be there most of it now. Converting it back to Chainlink after it takes off against Bitcoin, right? After the strength picks up, we're still under the 200 week EMA for Link BTC. You have to at least be above your 200 week before you can make any kind of big moves. And I would argue that, kind of look at this kind of yin and yang here. You could see, rough draft of, kind of the halfway point. I would say you at least got to take out these tops really before Chainlink can get moving. We've talked about this level before, but you can see kind of the majority up here, and maybe we get that, same majority down here before breaking free. But this would be a level to start to convert your Bitcoin over to Chainlink in efforts to increase your Bitcoin, right? If you're not wanting to increase your Bitcoin, then I don't know, you might be doing it a little bit wrong here. You're trying to improve if your coins aren't outperforming Bitcoin, you should just be holding Bitcoin. Chainlink made an absolute tear on Bitcoin for the first several years. It's just been a cool off period. But, if this picks up again, you're going to want to be in Chainlink. Right. And, that was likely just to improve your odds. That's all you have in crypto. There's no certainties but uncertainty. But, if you're wanting to, join the, increasing your Bitcoin stack by using Chainlink, I would say about 4,500 Satoshis right there, as you can see to the right. After you take out this high, that's going to be where the secrets, the lie, the gold at the end of the rainbow, whatever oxymoron slogan you want to use there. So that's kind of a brief Link summary today for the week. If you want to look at a little bit of shorter time frame, we can do the daily real quick, and you can see that we've now overcome the 200-day EMA. For the first time, we've just started doing that since, all the way back to January 2022. The last time the RSI was over 50. And coincidentally, right, we're doing special things not done since a year. So if we come back down here, we really need to be holding that 200-day EMA, which as of right now is 750. Yeah, 752 to be precise. But we do not want to give that back as quickly as we got it, right? So, again, dollar cost averaging around 750, probably a good idea. If it goes under that, right, be ready to either, have a stop loss or just be ready to be more of a long-term investor. But, this is, uptrend, downtrend, right? This is the primary trend. There's your secondary trend. You'll have two different trends in every trend, right? Primary, secondary, right, is your counter move trend, and then you're back to the primary, right? So we're absolutely golden on Chainlink for an uptrend until we, by definition, take it out. That would be at 667. If we close under that, right, put it on closing prices, right? If we take that out, then we're in more serious trouble. So absolutely, if you're buying anywhere up here, you need to cut your losses here. Right, this is how you don't get, piss away all your money, with lack of a better word, right? You have to, be smart about it. Your trading should be like a robot. If you're using your mind to trade, you're doing it wrong. That's using your emotions. You need to have a system set up in place to where you have your order, your stop loss, your take profit, all that should be in there. If you're not doing that, you need to be doing more studying. Invest in yourself before you invest in any more money in the markets. So I'm happy to help you do that, right? On our Patreon group, we have a good bunch of people in there. Focus on, teaching, making you a better fisherman rather than just teaching you to fish. So I encourage you to at least follow us on Twitter and Telegram, and then, Patreon, if you would like to learn more, take your education to the next level. That's what we're here for. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, thumbs up, help spread the word. Let's get to quote of the day. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Good quote. Car of the day, Nissan Skyline GTR R34, also known as. This guy, I feel like this guy's taking a picture of the cameraman. At least he's not driving. Right-hand drive, don't forget. All right, there's your rear. It's pretty special looking. Nissan GTR R34. R35 is the newer one, and I think they're coming out with R36 in the not-so-distant future. I think you can find some spy shots. Maybe we'll do car of the day on that next time, if you're lucky. 50 gold stars to you.